like one of the longest lived areas of the planet now.
They don't have a cat killing all their rats. You know?
That must be all. Yeah, that must be the reason.
Yeah. All right.
Funny.
We now have Long Live Empress Tilly. No.
Tilly?
No. I mean, Matilda, sure. Tilly is a short form.
Oh, I see. I
but
get it.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it at all.
Yeah, we own the part that has the mine.
Yeah, right over
at
here.
the bottom. Yeah.
So we do have a lot of money, and we've got the Empire stuff. I mean, we could consider warring again. We could also consider spending our money in internal development. You know, we could make Frenzy a little bit more impressive with things.
Decisions are hard.
Yes. Plancos Hills.
Oh, yeah. There's been a ton of them. I'm so sorry, Plain Coast. I've been missing most of them, to be honest.
All hail Empress Matilda, a ruler revered, her empire forged, her legacy endeared. With wisdom and strength, she led with grace, a beacon of power in every time and place. Empress Matilda, a name forever cheered.
No, it's so cute. Let's war for Roma. I mean, I would like to have Rome, I'm not going to lie. But we are also best friends with the Pope.
Ulrich von Wasserburg wants to make an urn artifact. He wants money from us to make an urn.
How much money?
145 bucks.
I don't know. Do we want an urn? What will that give us?
Well, we don't know what stats it'll have until it's built.
Right.
We do have room right over here for another artifact.
I don't know. I mean, in general, it sounds cool. Right this second, I don't know if it should be a priority or not. I have no idea. Hey, that's our daughter.
It is. What do you want there? I find my
Sitting on the floor.
I find my daughter, Lacquered Pib, sitting on the floor, surrounded by spilled paint and a piece of canvas for the third time this month.
So she's an artist.
My courtiers whisper about her being an artistic genius in the making,
Ooh.
but the servants complain about the scrubbing the floor free of paint in wake of her inspiration.
I mean, okay, fair, but she's a child.
And say, this has to stop. We would spend court grandeur and she'd be upset. Or, her genius will be nurtured.
Yes.
Continue her artistic pursuits.
Correct.
Okay, I like it. Oh,
That was not even a decision. Sorry.
yeah.
Oh, what?
Here's what I'd like to do. I would like to spend some money making our court more fancy.
All right. We're married to Santa Claus. I did not notice that before.
We are totally married to Santa Claus. I like how Adelaide is here, like whispering in her ear. She's her spy master,
Oh,
right?
that's a spy master, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Why do his feet get to touch the floor?
I know, right?
And he looks like an adult.
Yeah. So, we can improve our fashion, the food we serve at court, the lodgings for our courtiers, and how many servants we have. Right now, we have everything in the minimum.
Right. Okay.
Now,
Well, the more important things seem like food and lodging, I would imagine, but...
seems fair.
And I mean, okay, the idea of increasing the number of servants is immediately, like, sort of repulsive to me. On the other hand, the more servants there are, the less the ones we have to work,
Yeah.
in theory.
Yeah.
So maybe spreading the workload is a nicer thing to do. I'm not sure how to...
I mean,
I don't know how to look at that.
we got to think of it. They're not like, we're not talking necessarily about personal servants. We're certainly not talking about slaves or anything like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
What we're talking about here is staff to deal with our guests.
Yeah.
Because we have lodgings, right? Our courtiers are coming to visit. They're staying in a bunch of the rooms in the castle.
Right,
We're
yeah.
getting extra people to clean,
Yeah.
to do things.
Yeah.
It's like we're running a hotel.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
kind of what a medieval court is like.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Right?
Yeah, everybody else is saying, like, employment, too. Okay,
Yeah.
you guys are helping ease my brain, thank you.
Yeah.
They're getting me today. They're knowing what they need to say.
Yeah. So one of the upsides to so if we look at the food, for example, right? As we go down here, we get more grandeur. Courts and guests lose more stress. As we keep going up here, if we throw a feast, it will reduce more stress as well, which we may or may not care about.
Okay.
With the lodgings, as we go up here,
Oh, thank you, Dank Meme.
Thank Meme Cat Foundation, great name,
It
and
is.
thanks for the gift
That's
subs.
cute.
With more lodging, guests will stick around longer, more willing to accept
Some
schemes.
Oh, that's interesting.
And oh yes, inspiration quality for when people want to make artifacts can come out better and
Oh,
better.
that's cool, too. Okay.
And then with the servants, cheaper to recruit guests, schemes can get stronger.
Oh. Interesting. Okay, is this stuff more important than, like, just increasing the services and the buildings and the culture of Firenze? Or the rest of the country that we own, the empire, whatever. I don't know what's more actually important for like for the culture and the legacy and the and the people that we're supposed to be taking care of as ruler, right? Like, I don't care personally as much about like making our throne room fancier to amuse ourselves. Like, well, that's
in addition to these, I guess then there's these grandeur levels we can get to, right? And some of them have things going on as well.
Oh, okay.
So with Grandeur 5, courtiers who have lived in our court for 5 years will gain a special trait based on our court type, which is currently an administrative court. We could also go to a scholarly court. So administrative, our buildings are cheaper and build faster.
Okay.
Cultural acceptance better. And at high levels, we get a development growth boost in the capital, which is very nice.
Okay.
A scholarly court, more inspired characters, more experience, and we get, some +1 learning kind of stuff.
Oh, that's interesting. Those are both really cool. Okay.
They are both kind of cool.
But since we do have the one right now, the administrative one, now would be the time to be building things because construction costs are lower.
Yeah, and ideally, if we could get to Grandeur level 7 and get more development in our capital, that would be really nice. That's quite a lot to get here, but one thing we could invest in here.
Okay.
But yeah, we do have the discount because even at level 1 we got that discount to build our capital.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's any penalty for falling before. Oh no, that's not true. We have a prestige penalty, and our vassals like us less because we're expected to be at level 4 and we're only at 3 right now.
Oh, because we're empresses.
So it might make sense. What if we bump everything up just one little level?
I mean, yeah, if we can afford that, sure.
Let's see. If we did this, it would cost us 2 gold per month, which we can afford. And I think, this white line over here is where we'd expect to get.
Predicts. Okay.
So
in how long?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Put the fashion back up? Oh, wow. Okay, jumps quite a bit.
Yeah, almost at a 5.
What happens if we put the food up more? Just because someone pointed out this is Italy after all.
That's a good point. There, that would could get us right up to a level 5.
Cool. Okay. Maybe then?
You're right. You know what? I can't argue with that. I mean, there's probably like 1,000 different Italian sayings about food.
Yeah, there are. I mean, I don't know most of them off the top of my head, but yes, there are.
You can get level 5 with 3 all. Well, we get to level 5 apparently with 2 everywhere and 3 in one place. That's pretty good.
I mean, yeah, they are pointing out that even just putting them all up the highest doesn't even cost that much. I mean, we don't want to go broke.
Well,
but
costs a fair bit actually.
Yeah, it starts to go
No,
up
it
pretty
definitely
high.
adds up.
Yeah.
We put all 3 out of 3. Where would it get us? It would get us to 6. So convince de jure territory council attack. Oh, I think this is actually might be very useful. What this is, de jure territory is everything that is sort of by right should belong to the Empire of Italia. And I think this would give us the ability to just convince people to join without having to go to wars and stuff.
Oh, that would be kind of epic, actually.
All right, I'm there for it. Everything at level 3.
Because less war is more better. And also less war means less money. Wastage. So...
Decent fashion, decent food, middling lodging, and some servants.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. As opposed to currently last century fashion.
Yeah.
Or even outmoded fashion. Yeah, again, we're Italian.
I know. From that perspective, maybe the fashion and food need to both be higher, but, we can only do so much.
Yeah. Going to offer vacillations with talking to the person. Counselor Tasky Steward ability to do it automatically. Okay, that's handy. I know that... Where the hell's our little pop-up of, like, numbered alerts over here? Guys?
Did we break it?
What happened to the UI? Where's... Because normally, if someone is willing to bend the knee, it'll show up over there.
We broke the game.
Because, offer vassalage, you can see here it's grayed out. It's X'd out. If they would be willing to accept, it would normally show up under this numbered list. Yeah, maybe I should just save and reload here.
I was just going to say that, yeah. Try turning it off and on again. Yeah, someone... Where did it go? You must make an expedition across the sea. Italian food without tomatoes isn't Italian. Carla Jean says.
Oh,
a little funny.
There it is.
There we go. Cool.
And yet, we're not level 6 yet. We're spending enough that it will become level 6, but it still has to grow over time.
Yeah.
So we're here. We're expected to go here.
And then, I think it scrolled off the thing, so again, I missed who said it. But someone was like, is your husband mute? Because how can he talk with his hands clasped together like that?
Oh, yeah, I just saw that. That's rum bottom.
I mean, is he not Italian?
There's a crusade starting.
Oh no.
A papal envoy has reached my court, bringing news from the Vatican. Pope Alexander issued a call to all righteous Christian rulers.
Oh, no.
As a Catholic empress, I'm expected to prepare my men in support for this most holy cause, sponsored by the Universal Church itself. And we are zealous.
I know we are. We're best friends with the damn Pope.
We are best friends with the damn Pope.
How dare he? We just got our empire. We're trying to do things for our own people. How dare you make us do this?
And from his point of view, it's God has blessed you with this empire, and he wants you to put it to work. I'm sure. To all those who would take a fight against the vile infidels desecrating the holy grounds of Andalusia.
Oh boy.
The holy... Oh, there's horses that come from there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. The Appalachians.
The Andalusians?
Yeah. The Holy See promises full absolution for all sins and guaranteed place in heaven. I mean, what a deal!
We're already best friends with the Pope and mighty empress of the Italian Empire. We're probably already guaranteed a place in heaven, but whatever. Mm-hmm. We need to rescue the horses.
Yes! So we could, rather than fight, like we can pledge our troops. Rather than fight, we could just give them some money.
We still gain piety. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, we don't mind.
Or we can pledge our troops.
I'm conflicted because I'm like, okay, what would she do? She is empress of a new Catholic empire. She is best friends with the Pope. It is whatever year it is. But also, like, war costs time and money and focus, and we don't get to do other things while it's happening, and it's annoying, and I really don't like the idea of having, like, culture wars against the people that I know are living in Andalusia at this time, because it's really offensive to me as a person now.
WWMD. What would Matilda do?
I don't know. That's the problem. What would Matilda do, guys?
Zealot, we could get their lands, that's true. Then we get all the horses.
Are there actually horses in this? Is that actually a thing that we would get?
But there are cultural unit types based on regions. I don't know how that would work. We could even create a hybrid culture between us and, Andalusia. Yeah.
That's kind of interesting.
You can get a horse event?
Okay, but I have to check something with you guys. Are you actually saying you truly believe she would go to war? Or are you saying that because you're a Twitch chat and you always want to go to war?
I mean,
I know you people.
Most of the rulers were like, yeah, man, crusade, of course. How can we possibly say no?
Yeah,
and we're specifically a zealot.
I know.
I feel like Matilda would.
I hate it.
I don't know if it's going to be good for us.
I know.
But I think that Matilda would.
That's the thing. Like, I don't feel like it's going to be good for us. I don't feel like it's going to be good for the Empire of Italia. I want to be focusing on building up our capital and like expanding our empire, like at home,
But it might be quite good for us.
I guess.
My warriors will be ready to fight.
Mods have swords. Yeah, but I don't use it. Usually.
So we can select a beneficiary. Basically, I think this is if we are responsible for doing the best job at the crusade. And we claim this land for Christianity. The Pope will appoint someone to run that land. And we can potentially choose...
decide who that is.
Yeah. For example...
One of our children?
Prince I'm Real Serious.
Well, that's weird that we could give it to him. I thought he would be out of the running because he was, like, in the clergy.
Yeah,
Silly me.
So we can't pick Norman the Dane because they're heir to a title already.
Yeah. Well,
Plaincoast
they're our direct heir, right?
Yeah. Plaincoast Poet is also going to get some land when we die, so they're not eligible.
Okay.
Hookalord, currently a child.
She's too young.
Although in a year she would be old enough.
Wow. Okay.
So unfortunately, it's missed.
So
but
close.
I
It's so
kind of
far.
agree. Falco Imperius says, I'm Real Serious deserves it.
I mean, true. He'd actually get a chance to inherit something, which
Yeah.
is
Oh my
fair.
God.
He is our firstborn.
Learning's at a 14
He's
now.
working so hard.
He's working so hard.
I actually love this kid.
Me too.
He's really. I just.
Oh no, it doesn't like because he's a monk. No.
See, and that's what I thought it was gonna be, but it was like in the list. So I was like, I guess I'm wrong.
Can we unmonk him? We can restore his inheritance, but that won't do it. We could
Whoa.
excommunicate him, and then maybe he wouldn't be a monk
That
anymore.
might be a problem anyway, though. Wow. Aw.
Oh, man.
That's sad now.
Maybe. Okay. Where's our Hookalord? You were born 7th of October. I think the crusade doesn't kick off. Yeah, in 13 months. We should be able to rename Hookalord soon.
Doc Villain says you can change it before the war starts. Yeah, when people come of age.
Yeah. So maybe Hookalord.
Well, that's sad though. Now I really wanted it to be. I'm real serious.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of him. He's doing so well considering such a rough start.
Oh, Pope Alexander has died.
We just pledged because he's our best friend to go to war, and now he's dead. How rude! How dare he?
It was his dying wish, I suppose, though. Hey, Hookalord. Yay, I'm gonna be in danger.
God.
There's a deep
What's
and
his dying wish before? Okay, sorry.
oh,
no, I have Hamilton lyrics in my head.
Oh.
Now. It was their dying wish. It's
Can't remember the line.
something. It was their final wish before they died. Is that what he says?
We haven't watched Hamilton long enough.
I know. I just watched this scene though very recently, so it should be right there. I'm blanking and it's bothering me.
And yet, meanwhile, this guy is still alive. That's true.
It was their dying wish before they passed, I think is the line.
There's a deep and endless hole in my heart. Alexander was a constant companion and confidant, and to have him ripped from my life feels like a mortal wound from which I will never recover.
Well, that's depressing.
My hand clasps a note he gave me, the last note he will ever give me, I realize bitterly.
Did we help write it?
I try. Yeah, we wrote it to ourselves. I try to read it, but all I can do is move it away from my face. The precious words contained within it are not washed away by my tears.
Oh, that's probably smart then.
Though there's a crowd of many mourners around me, I've never felt so alone.
Oh, that's so sad. She really, really loved this guy.
Yeah, he's my best friend.
Like, actually best friend. I mean, we've been kind of saying that, but like, actually best friend.
Option 1, I will never forget this day. So, we might get some catharsis, lose some stress.
Right across the board.
Grief grows freely. We gain stress. We might even gain so much, fall into a depression, gain the trait melancholic, which is real bad. It's like full-on depression.
It's not great.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
I need to be strong and move forward.
Ongoing heartache.
For
What's that?
30 years.
Dang.
30 years.
But it doesn't give us a direct health debuff.
Yeah.
Like melancholic would.
Yeah. This is a 22% chance. So 1 in 5 chance we become melancholic.
Yeah. I mean, the numbers have not exactly been in our favor.
Yeah. And I don't know, maybe there's a way to get rid of melancholic, but I think it's pretty unlikely. Pope Alexander, Matilda's dearest friend, in sorrow's embrace, her heart begins to mend. Well, not yet, it doesn't. Memories shared, laughter and wisdom exchanged, Matilda mourns, their bond forever unchanged. Farewell to confidant, chapter that must now end.
Oh, so sad.
We got some votes for 1. I mean, if we don't get melancholic, this is definitely the best option.
Yeah, but we've had bad luck, so I'm nervous.
Me too. I mean, this is just more stress gain. We can offset it. You know, we gain more stress, but we can offset it with the fact that we can meditate, we can exercise, and we can pet the cat.
Yeah. And those things are all good for our health anyway, right?
Some of them are.
Well, like meditating and exercise, I figured.
Yeah,
it's
I think
good
so.
for our health.
Most people are still voting for 1, but
I
you know,
know.
Twitch chat is Twitch chat.
I know.
It's up to you.
You guys like drama.
You do.
I don't know what Matilda would do, hence the issue.
Diligent, calm, zealous. Should we say I need to be strong and move forward? Or should we like really mourn, I will never forget this day?
Like the thing is, okay, yes, obviously they were best friends.
Yeah.
And obviously she's going to be affected by this. She lost her best friend, her religious leader, you know, all these things. Yes. But she's also an empress.
Yeah.
She's a zealous woman.
Yeah.
She is like, you know,
I feel
a
like
warrior of God. She might just be like, I have to just carry on.
I think
I'm
that's
a ruler.
it. I think that's it. Like option 1, at least, like let's just feel her grief, right? Which is what this whole thing. And here's like, hold on, no, I gotta bottle this up and move on. And I feel that that's what she would do. I'm not saying that's the healthy answer.
No.
But I think that's what Matilda would do.
Exactly. She's diligent. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, put your head down and keep calm and carry on.
Yeah.
Right? Like.
Damn. Okay, let's check out the
know,
new
it's
pope.
harsh, but-
Oh, he's young.
Sorry, guys.
22.
Wow.
And
Also stupid. Cool.
no. No. Keep looking.
I see Essentia having coffee with Matilda and telling her all this. No, that is not true at all. In real life, I'd be like, no, you have to feel your feelings. You have to process. You have to mourn. You have to do what's right for you. Why are you so excited?
It's our son.
Is it?
He changed his name and became a pope. It's our son.
Oh my god.
I was like, hey, that's weird. He's stupid. What a weird coincidence. Oh my god. Son's the pope.
Literally what we were saying we were hoping for. No way.
This run has also almost all of a sudden become amazing.
No way.
Holy shit! Oh my god!
Yeah, he worked so hard for this. He did.
He did. He deserves this.
I mean, I guess maybe because we were best friends with the Pope, like he was kind of maybe at the right hand.
Yeah, I don't know what
I don't know how that works.
The succession of the Pope.
That is wild.
Let's make him our friend.
Well, yeah.
Wow. Holy
I'm sorry. I was so focused on like, no. In real life, it's really important to feel your feelings, guys. You have to do what's healthy for you and what's right for you. Totally missing the fact that he's freaking out over here over the fact that the new Pope is our son.
That's why I was like, oh, keep looking.
Just totally missing it. Oh my god.
Oh, Pope Leo the 10th. Our son, 22. He's going to be there for a long time.
Wild.
Wow.
Well, let's hope. Dang, that's nuts. I cannot believe that we actually
I'm so happy.
got there. Yeah, we just inherited you so you could become Pope. Yeah. Yeah, I raised you to become the Pope you are today. Give me all the Pope money for the war.
Yeah. We're going to ally with him.
Is that really young for a Pope? I don't know these things. So, like, especially at that time period, I didn't know if that was maybe different then. I know now a lot of the popes have been older.
Yeah.
But
because the Pope rules until they die, the College of Cardinals, I think College of Cardinals.
That sounds right.
Would very rarely elect someone who's particularly young because they would be able to do a lot. So a lot of time older.
Like be in power for too long.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. And then that was Plainclothes Poet contributed 5 buckaroos to say, celebration time. Matilda's son, I'm real serious, ascends to the papal seat. As Pope Leo X, his rule both sacred and sweet. From humble beginnings to the highest spiritual role, his mother's pride surges an unbreakable soul. Matilda's legacy now in the papacy. I like that a lot.
That's fantastic.
That's really good. Wow.
This is so cool.
Oh, hey, we can vassalize a Judic over here. He's willing to become a vassal if we offer low feudal obligations to start off with.
Which just means low taxes?
Low taxes, low number of troops. I think I'm fine with this.
So he'd be part of our empire, but he wouldn't like necessarily contribute a whole lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Now, if we waited longer... Oh, he's part of an isolationist culture. So he's really unwilling to do it. So we'd... Sardinians, probably because they're off on an island.
He's a content villain and his wife is dead. And after the last time we had one of those, it turned out that they killed their wife. That like now I'm suspicious as soon as I see that.
She died gout-ridden, so it's probably legit.
Okay.
Not mysterious causes or anything.
I'm just suspicious now.
Yeah.
This whole game has made me sus.
Sardinian sounds fishy.
Oh, that took me just like a split second too long. Did you go ahead with it?
Yeah,
you did. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, there you go. Bringing it in there, and hopefully more and more will just bend the knee to us because we're super awesome.
I'm still upset that there's that part in the middle.
I know. We may have to go and talk to the Emperor.
Do we have Veneto and stuff now, or is that still
No,
out? I want
yeah.
Venice and Veneto.
Yeah.
Veneto. I always say Veneto, but it's Veneto.
Well, our son will not accept. Why? Because we're already a king emperor?
Why?
Oh, because this is it's probably an empire title, but we could ask for just the city itself.
Wait, what's happening right now?
So the Pope doesn't want to grant us a claim on the most serene Republic of Venice.
Oh, that's what you clicked on. Okay,
Yeah.
I missed what you clicked on.
But if we ask for Veneto itself, it gets much closer.
Or Venezia.
That's an interesting tooltip. You are my parent. There's missing some localization here.
That's amazing.
I guess they're not used to having your child be the Pope for this.
That's incredible. I love it.
But yeah, if we keep boosting our opinion with the Pope and stuff, it should be okay.
I'm sorry, that tickled me. I'm in giggle fits now.
We can found a holy order.
What?
Now, this is actually one of the other steps required for one of the achievements. Now, to be fair, I don't actually know if we can get the achievements because we're running mods. But we're gonna work as if we can.
Okay.
The give a dog a bone or whatever achievement for House Canossa is Emperor of Italia, which we've got. 50 dynasty members, which hopefully our kids are busy having kids. Yeah. And also founding a holy order.
Oh, it's part of it. Okay.
Can never be too many warriors dedicated to defending the true faith. I will honor St. George by giving those who would serve a home and arms. So an order of the faith would be founded. We'd become their patron. So we get the founded holy order for 5 years, which gives us a bunch of piety.
What is a holy order? Like a group of knights that are religious knights?
Yes.
Basically?
Yes.
Like we're building the Knights Templar or something? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, patch note said that mods no longer impact achievements, apparently.
I thought some still did, but maybe none of them do. You're right, because they got rid of the Iron Man requirement.